know we talked about this many times, but to me it seems like a hesitancy to load the foot that doesn't work on the backhand.
Yeah.
I think that's the primary reason why you slice too, because when you slice, you often do like a kind of like a semi-open stance slice.
Yeah.
You just have a hard time loading that foot.
But if
That's why your backhand is such a weakness. So how is your foot doing? What's going on with it?
No, I mean it's plateaued. You know,
It's plateaued.
I just don't have the confidence to like really step in.
What's the name of the thing that you have on your foot?
The arch dropped in my foot.
The
and
arch.
it caused a lot of damage to my navicular bone.
Navicular bone.
Yeah. So
you have a dropped arch.
Yeah, but I've been rebuilding it, and you know, you can only do so much.
You can do so much, right? Surgery is not an option, right?
Well, it was, but I decided not to.
You decided not to do it.
Just do natural, just icing, cupping therapy, physical therapy, massage, and strength training.
Now, for the people that have been watching you for a long time, this is important for them to know that you haven't really played tennis since you got hurt. You barely played tennis in the last, what, 2.5 years?
Yeah.
How long were you out of completely like not playing tennis?
Like a year and a half.
Year and a half. And then once you came back, it was very sporadic.
Yeah,
it wasn't like before. Yeah. Before you were training like a maniac almost every day, and then when you came back, you still had pain, so you played maybe twice a week or something like that, right?
Yeah, and even if I did play, I wouldn't.
It wasn't really the real thing. So now when I watch you play, when I analyze your game and some of the recent matches, especially against Emma, there's an issue on the backhand.
Yeah.
So you are able to play though, you said, right?
Yeah, like I just don't put it to gear 5, you know, like the intensity I manage.
But I think what you should try to do with your game is try to hit as many forehands as you can when you get a chance. Yeah. Sometimes you get too comfortable and you play backhands on that side when you could indeed play a forehand. So I would say if you split this side in half, anything that goes to about the middle of this side, you can play a forehand.
Forehand, yeah.
Yeah, and then of course what I told you a long time ago, that now the serve is more important than ever because it can give you some free points.
Yeah.
And also if you make a lot of serves, you can be in charge of the rally and move less. If you play a lot of second serves, you're going to be the one running and then you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
Alec, have you seen Shamir play before?
I watched a couple of his videos. He's a good player.
He's a good player.
Got a good serve.
You have to take care of your service games.
Yeah.
And you have to utilize your slice serve.
Yep.
Or at least utilize you as a lefty serving to the backhand. Okay. So I would direct a lot of serves when you're serving to the deuce side towards the tee, and then of course to the ad side out wide.
Right.
Also your forehand topspin. If you hit that well and if you can put it cross court to the backhand, that can be an incredible weapon.
Yeah.
And the one thing that you need to look out for, because you have such a fast arm, you're going to get a lot of opportunities half court. So just be alert back here, high intensity, be ready to move up and take care of business close in the court.
Right.
Like don't get nonchalant, stuck with your feet, not moving. Play every point with high intensity.
Yeah. Don't get beat by a cheap shot.
Exactly.
Yep.
So have you seen Alec play on my channel?
Yeah, you sent me,
Yeah, he's got a pretty big serve. That's probably his biggest strength. So you need to maybe give yourself more time on the return. Maybe go back a little bit. Yeah, you might need to.
Okay.
What can happen is that he misses a lot of first serves. His second serve is not as strong as his first serve, and there you can move up.
Okay.
You can be aggressive.
Okay.
His strongest shot apart from the serve is the forehand. So you need to attack the backhand as much as you can.
Cross court.
It's going to be your forehand cross court. Now normally I always get angry at you when you go backhand down the line, but here you're going to have to hit more backhand down the line.
Maybe I'll slice down the line. Right? Short.
If you listen, I know the whole thing with your foot and all that, like I said, don't slice, but if you need to slice, slice.
Right.
It's because of your physical condition. So yeah, you can go slice or your regular backhand a little bit more down the line, not exclusively down the line.
Or middle. But he's going to run
middle, he's going to run around it. So I would probably go at least 50% of the time to his backhand down the line.
Okay.
And if he's like tight a little bit and nervous, he also sometimes can leave the ball a little bit short, and this is where you attack.
Forehand, yeah.
But the key is, when you play a big server like this, is taking care of your own service games.
Yeah.
Okay, because the big servers, they only need one break, you lose your serve and you're toast. So take care of your own service games, take a lot of time, spend a lot of thoughts on how you're going to serve, your location, don't rush, and take care of your service game. And as always, fight for every ball, play with high intensity, and have fun.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right.
Whoever plays on this side of the court, where the camera is positioned, will receive coaching from me. Hey Shamir, you can't run around a lefty serve, a lefty slice. It's going to go right into your body. So if you go slice to your backhand, you're going to have to hit a backhand.
I have to hit a backhand.
Just take care of your first serve, high intensity. You got this. Come on. Keep going like that. Okay, on the second serve, you don't have to force and the risk going to his backhand. You can serve centrally on the second.
Okay.
On the first, you can be more advantageous with directional control, okay?
So I can go to the forehand on the...
Yeah, you don't stress out about getting to the backhand on the second.
To the corner, yeah.
Because you're going to serve a lot of double faults.
Come on. Be good, man.
Thanks.
Excellent serve, Shamir.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
There you go, Shamir.
Yeah.
There you go. Come on. You go like that. There you go.
I'm on the scoreboard at least.
Remember, on the return of serve, first of all, space back there. Get a little bit more height on your backhand return.
Yeah.
Yeah, like aim it higher and central on the court.
I didn't have any footwork on those returns. I was
That's true. That's true. But in addition to footwork, get a little bit more height.
Yeah.
And keep taking care of your serve, and then get the insurance break. Here we go. Make sure to get a lot of action on your second, whether it's kick or slice, but make sure you get action on your second.
Toss it too far left.
Yeah. You're overhitting your second serve, you can reduce the pace by 20%. It doesn't have to be that hard.
Okay.
Because he has trouble with it even when it's slower. You're lefty, and it's got a lot of action on it when you hit it with action. So it doesn't have to be that fast on the second, okay? Come on.
Okay.
Missing a lot of serves. You got to slow down the pace so you get the confidence back.
Yeah.
Just get some serves in. But that's okay. Shake it off. You get the break right back, and you get back ahead. Okay.
Just got more intensity.
Exactly. Come on. Here we go.
That was in.
Shamir was in.
Yeah, that serve was in.
Well, your shot was a winner anyway.
That was out.
Wide.
That was like 6 inches out.
Oh.
Your serve was in, his forehand was wide.
So I called both of them wrong.
You did.
Some of these are so fast, like, it's hard to tell. Good shot. Come on, now, shoot the ball.
Lucky.
Big serve, Shamir. Big serve.
Why am I slicing balls like that?
Nice shot.
Nope.
Trust your shots. High percentage locations, okay? Keep going like that. Come on. So I think you're playing really well. The one thing that worries me that mentally you don't seem to be 100% there. Like you're not running after every ball. Some balls are out and you're calling them in and you forgot to score.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Are you thinking about other things?
No,
But you're playing well. I feel like if you just like get a little bit
more.
Zone in, get that killer mentality, and I think you can actually win this set. If you really concentrate on winning this, like get pumped up, really focus on the match, like let other thoughts not infiltrate your mind.
Just focus on fighting.
Focus on just what's going on right here. Don't let other thoughts inside. And you're actually playing really well. Just keep doing what you're doing. Give yourself a little more space on the first serve return, okay?
Got it.
Come on.
Gosh, dude, that's literally like... Oh, how about... Oh, Shamir.
So it's a low percentage target, right?
Yeah, but I'm trying to go to the cross court.
I know, but even within going to the backhand,
Go middle,
good,
then
yeah, a little bit more towards the court, not so close to the line, okay?
Yeah.
Come on. Sorry, it's too good. There's nothing you can do. So you just keep going. It's nothing you can do there. That's just too good. You keep going. Shamir, it was a little bit late, right? You need more footwork. Get behind the ball more. Come on, activate your feet. Great serve. Just keep doing that, man. That's going to be your ticket to easy points. All right, Shamir, great point. That's exactly what you got to do. Great job, Shamir. Nice lob. All right, Shamir. Great game. Alec, look to hit a forehand there next time. When you get a ball that's, when it's close to the middle like that, you got a better chance putting it away with your forehand.
I'm still not moving that great, so
I understand. You do what you can. You know best. Shake it off. It's all right. Shake it off. It's all right. It's a good shot.
take your time. It's not going that fast.
Take your time, and also, you don't need to be at the line, okay? Pick a bigger target. Come on. All right, now take your time. Don't rush. You have a tendency to start rushing when you lose. Yeah. So take your time. That was a great slice serve. Do another one right here, 30 all. Okay, find his backhand. It's all right. It's all right. We gave you one there.
Yeah, lucky.
It's okay, man. You hung in there. Now let's take care of business with a first serve. Come on. Excellent second serve, Alec. Best second serve you hit all day. Important to finish the set off right here so you don't have to serve it out because they can get nervy. So get it right here, okay? Great point, Alec. Keep going. That's a good miss, Alec. It's all right. It's a good miss. So it's a tough shot. You should have moved back a little more on those. You caught it late. It's okay. Come on. Keep plugging away. What's been working for you well this whole set is a serve to the backhand. Yeah. And you should focus on that now. Okay, and take your time. Come on, you got this. Shamir, you're doing great. You keep doing it. You're fighting hard. You're going to get your looks on the return to serve game. So just give it your all now, okay?
Got it.
You do your best to keep the balls in play.
Got it.
All right, make him put you away. Don't try to run around the backhand on the slice. Yeah, it's going to be impossible.
Yeah, but you're right.
Even on the second, doesn't matter. It's a lefty slice. You won't be able to run around it because it's moving into your body.
Yeah,
right, it's all right. Come on. You got this, Shamir.
Oh, come on.
So it's a tough serve, man. It's a tough serve. It's all right, Shamir. It's all right. You were indecisive. It looked like a lob, but it wasn't. Yeah. All right, right here. Keep going. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Alec, congratulations.
Thanks.
You played well. That was a tough match.
Barely
Shamir, you played well, man. That was a good level match. Alec, how was it playing Shamir in real life? Because you've seen him play on video many times, but you never met him in person. What was it like watching on video versus playing in real life?
Shamir's real solid. He's got a bomb of a first serve. It comes at you pretty quick, and so I was kind of, bunting more returns than I was hoping for, and I wasn't really able to stay in the rallies of the ground strokes, and he can hit the ball with good spin and depth.
The first thing you said was the serve is a lot faster than I thought it would be, because on video, people don't realize it looks so much slower on video.
Absolutely.
The video takes a lot of MPH off the shots.
First and second,
First and second.
Good kick on there.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I want to give you both of you guys a couple of tips, some observations.
Yeah.
Let me start with Alec. The one thing that was hurting you a little bit was your second serve. I felt like you were overhitting it. Now remember back in the day when we first started training and you were playing the Men's Open Tour, and you were playing on the Florida club team, and your level was very close to 5-0, if not 5-0, if not 5-0, and then you had the accident where you messed up your knees, and your knees are still messed up, correct?
Yeah, they're pretty much done.
Yeah, they're pretty done. Yeah. So your level obviously is not the same as it was because you can't really move.
Yeah.
But the one problem that you had then that I thought we solved, but it's apparent now that we haven't really solved it completely, is the second serve. Yeah. Remember, we had an issue where you were pushing your second serve or ripping it, and both solutions were wrong. And so we spent the whole year working on the second serve, and you ended up hitting a pretty good kick serve. Yeah. So now you do have a kick serve, but you're overhitting it. And you hit a lot of double faults. You put yourself in a lot of trouble today. So the second serve does not have to be super precisely placed. It can be somewhat central and somewhat in the middle of the box. That's enough if you hit it with good speed, because it's going to be lively enough. The other guy, especially at this level where we're playing at now, is not going to do that much with it.
Yeah.
And you reduce all these free points that you've given him, and your confidence stays up, because what happens when you double fault has a horrible effect on your confidence, and all of a sudden you start missing your first serve as well.
Yeah.
That was one observation that I had. Other observation, a little bit of footwork issues, you know, partially due to your knee, where you weren't backing up fast enough. You're hitting some forehands late, spraying them long. But one shot that you missed a lot today was the inside-out forehand.
I kept missing that same shot like 3 times.
But you got to understand that you as a lefty, you're going to have to practice a lot more inside in.
Yeah.
Because you want to be hitting a strong shot like that to the guy's backhand, to a righty's backhand. So you got to improve the inside-out forehand, no doubt about it. I think you were jammed a lot, and you were going for the line too much.
You could have. Honest with the I know, like, as a lefty, like cross-court backhand to the backhand is like should be my bread and butter. But lately, I've been very unconfident in that shot, and so I just kind of default to what I usually do is down the line and inside out.
Exactly, but you got to understand, it's not only forehand cross-court, it's also forehand inside in.
Yeah.
Think of Rafa's forehand inside in. So you're going to hit a lot of forehands from that side. You got to go more inside in than inside out. And when you go inside out, make sure you got proper spacing. Make sure you're not going for the line. You got a high percentage target. But other than that, I thought you played really well. So Shamir, that was a great match you played.
Thank you.
I thought you played amazing.
Thank you.
Now, there was some mental lapses where your concentration went up and then down and then back up. Because I saw in the beginning when you were down 2-love and you held that game, you were pumping yourself up.
Yeah.
And I saw a lot of positive body language.
Mm-hmm.
But then all of a sudden, I saw a big mental drop around 2-all on that long game. After you lost that, I feel like you kind of checked out mentally a little bit. In that game, for example, there was a couple of shots that you didn't run for. There was one shot that you called in that was way out. You forgot to score. So this so listen, this happens to everyone. Yeah. I have this too when I play. My concentration is not always like 100% high intensity. You're naturally going to have these ups and downs. So it's all about like recognizing it. And you had the help of me coaching you in the back there, and you did recognize it, and you got your level back up, and you played well.
Thank you.
Your backhand was better today than it was against Emma for sure.
Yeah.
And I thought you overall played well. The serve was good. The forehand was better. I feel like the one thing that we can improve is make the forehand even more aggressive.
Yeah.
With more spin. We talked about that last time.
Yeah.
But all in all, I thought you played a good match, man. This guy is a tough opponent, and you were right there with him, man. That was a close match.
Yeah.
All right, Shamir. Thank you. Alec, thank you. That was a great match.
Play, Shamir.
Good play, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll play again soon.
Yeah.